Welcome to TRANSLOGIC. I'm Bradley Hasemeyer. Do you smell the fumes? Do you hear the roar of the mini motorcyclists and ATVers out here? Well, I'm in an off-road park outside of Fort Worth. But see, I'm not contributing to any of that. I'm in an electric ATV, and it's awesome. All right, once you're in this thing, you get enough speed and it starts to level off. That's those Fox shocks, four-wheel disc brakes, front and rear independent suspension. Now, if I want, I could shift up to high gear. It's originally a 5-speed, and they essentially just cover up the other 2 speeds, so it's kind of like first, third, and fifth. Having this in an electric is something that we haven't really seen. Here we go, I'm going to challenge this with a little bit of rough rock terrain right here. All right, here with Greg from EPIC, right in front of a couple electric ATVs. Greg, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
How in the world did you get started in something like this? You guys have a boat, right, which we checked out, which was awesome.
Right, and we developed the SE boat, which you guys did.
Right, that was a blast.
A special on,
yeah.
And that was fun. And that was kind of the natural progression into electric vehicles.
Okay.
We stumbled across these chassis, these gasoline vehicles made in China.
Right, but when they come from China, do they look just like this, essentially? Or?
No, they look like a box of parts. No engine, no fuel tank. We assemble them in Vivian, Louisiana, and we add the drivetrain to them. Electric drivetrain, battery package, DC motor.
You have a lithium-ion option, right?
Lithium iron phosphate and AGM battery. The AGM batteries are more of a traditional battery. You see them a lot in audio packages.
Oh, okay.
For deep cycle. Lithium iron batteries are a little more powerful per square inch.
Sure.
A lot longer life, better performance. Delta Q, high frequency charger, 120 volt. We can charge 80% in about 2 hours.
40, 45 miles an hour. You could outrun a hawk. Now, it's not necessarily the easiest thing to steer, but once you break it off a little bit, oh, that was a grasshopper. There's 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive mode. There's the shifting on the ground here, no clutch. There's this great LED panel of lights on the top. I think this thing looks awesome. You know, from the outside, you look at it and it's so bold, and it's like, it's like an animal. It's well balanced. Going over some bumps here. Turning radius, not amazing, but not horrible. You can use the rear wheel drive to slip you around a little bit easier if you want. And this thing can run up to 45 miles an hour for about 40 miles. That's a great range out of this thing, considering you can charge it back to 80% in only 2 hours using a wall jack. Feels totally capable. In fact, a little too capable. I feel like if I really let this thing unwind, it might be a little scary. Okay, this thing is a blast to drive. I think what's really interesting about it, though, is that it's a great example of electric technologies being used for something other than just traditional automobiles. I mean, this thing is silent. It uses no gas. It's got no exhaust. So you can take this thing out, tear up some dirt, have a great weekend, and still sleep well at night. All right, for TRANSLOGIC, I'm Bradley Hasemeyer. See you next week.